Module 101 Basic Safety Review Questions Exam Case. The type of trench protection designed to prevent trench well cave-ins is D. Shoring. Which of the following must be reported to your supervisor? C. All injuries, incidents and accidents. To reduce the risk of workers being hurt or killed by falling materials, the maximum height-to-base ratio of a stack of materials should be 4:1. A sign that has a white background with a green panel with white lettering is a B. Safety instruction sign. If you lean a straight ladder against the top of a 16-foot, 4.8 m, wall, the base of the ladder should be B. 4 feet 1.2 meters from the base of the wall. Which of the following characteristics is typical of a confined space? A. It has a limited amount of ventilation. Grease and oil must be kept away from oxygen tanks because C. Grease or oil can cause oxygen to explode. A worker can be exposed to hazardous materials by inhalation, ingestion, and B. Absorption. Protective guards are protective on power tools and machines in order to keep B. Workers from being caught in rotating or moving parts. Circuit breakers and disconnect switches are examples. A. Energy isolating devices. Keeping your work area clean and free of scraps or spills is referred to as C. Housekeeping. Metal ladders should not be used near C. Electrical equipment. A fire extinguisher labeled C would be used to fight an electrical fire. The four leading causes of death in the construction industry include electrical incidents, struck by incidents, caught in or caught between incidents, and B. Falls. Hashcom classifies all paint, concrete, and wood dust as A. Hazardous material. To properly dispose of oily rags, they must be A. Stored in a container designed for the purpose. Interlocking stacked material is done by D. Placing the objects at right angles. The type of respirator that has its own clean air supply is the C. Self-contained breathing apparatus. Which of the following provide the best eye protection? C. Safety goggles. Under Hashcom, if you spot a hazard on your job site you must A. Report it to your supervisor. In every trench over 4 feet 1.2 meters deep, there must be an exit every D. 25 feet 7.6 meters. The most common cause of death for equipment operators is B. Equipment rollover. Hypothermia is a condition brought on by B. Prolonged exposure to cold. Which of these must be present in the same place at the same time for a fire to occur? B. Oxygen, heat, and fuel. Work that is performed near a hazard but not in direct contact with it is called C. Proximity work. The two basic types of scaffolds are self-supporting and suspended scaffolds. Most cave-ins happen suddenly with little or no warning and occur in trenches 5 feet 1.5 meters to B. 15 feet 4.6 meters deep. The minimum safe working distance from exposed electrical conductors. A. Depends on the voltage. When in storage, oxygen and fuel cylinders used in oxy-fuel cutting must be separated by A. 20 feet 6.1 meters. The minimum distance that a spoil pile must be located from the edge of an excavation is B. 2 feet 61 centimeters.